It was actually my birthday, I remember it very clearly. I was in Paris in a hotel. I don't know why, but I was thinking I really should withdraw my Bitcoins from Mt. Gox. I went to my computer and started a withdrawal, and I checked an hour later and they hadn't come out.
The worst case scenario for any crypto trader is logging into your exchange and seeing that all your coins have gone. Back in February 2014, this very nightmare became a reality for users of the Japan-based Mt. Gox cryptocurrency exchange. The company had been hacked and the results were devastating, with consequences for the markets still to come. At its peak in 2013, Mt. Gox handled a whopping 70% of all Bitcoin transactions worldwide. The company was started by a US programmer, Jed McCaleb, in 2010, but had been sold to French developer Marc Capellès in 2011. In the hack, hackers accessed and stole 740,000 Bitcoin from Mt. Gox customers and 100,000 from the company itself. At this time, this represented $460 million worth of Bitcoin. The hack quickly spiraled out of control and the company was bankrupt by the end of February 2014. Though everything exploded in February 2014, it's now suspected that hacking activity was going on as early as 2011. Amazingly enough, although the company appears to be in the dark, they were technically insolvent for nearly 2 years before the hack became public. By mid-2013, a year in which the company seemed to be enjoying huge success, they'd already lost nearly all of their Bitcoin. It's even possible that about 80,000 was already missing when Marc Capellès bought the exchange in 2011. Investigations of the 2014 fiasco revealed that Mt. Gox's private keys were unencrypted and stolen back in 2011. It's unclear whether this information was obtained through a hack or with the help of an insider. From there, the culprits began skimming Bitcoins from customers' accounts over the next couple of years. The Mt. Gox system appears to have interpreted these thefts as transfers to more secure addresses, leaving the company apparently oblivious to the drain. Many former employees cite mismanagement and disorganization within the company as being the factors that allowed this disaster to occur. Shortly after the hack in 2014, Mt. Gox reportedly found 200,000 Bitcoins, which its customers are hoping to get back sometime in 2022. These were found in old format digital wallets the company had been using before June 2011. They promised to disperse these coins to the victims of the hack. Therefore, there are really two different sets of Mt. Gox Bitcoins. First, there are the coins that were stolen and no longer controlled by Mt. Gox or its trustees. Second, there are the coins that Mt. Gox never lost and are now being litigated over to decide who gets them as recompense. These Bitcoins have been held in trust for the creditors for the last few years, since the company is currently under bankruptcy protection. A Japanese court finally put to halt the bankruptcy state, which would return the assets over to Mt. Gox's owners, and instead put it into civil rehabilitation law. Under this law, as much of the company's assets as possible will be turned over to Mt. Gox's creditors. Unfortunately, there is only about 0.23 Bitcoin in custody for every Bitcoin owned to users and creditors. These coins are being held by the Mt. Gox trustee Nobuko Kobayashi until litigation is complete and the compensation order is established by lawyers and courts to settle the matter. In June of 2021, it was announced that the claimants would have until October to vote on the Kobayashi proposal to them. Rumours have long been circulating that the returned BTC will be immediately dumped onto the market with creditors and significant profit, despite recent BTC price struggles and shortfalls in the actual amounts returned. However, in a recent Twitter thread, Eric Wall, a Mt. Gox creditor, confirmed that there would not be 140,000 Bitcoins dumped. According to Wall, the exchange has not yet completed the infrastructure needed to commence the repayments. Wall also said that at the moment people are still unable to register even where to send the Bitcoins. The creditor also believes that the payment should occur within various installments, dismissing fears that thousands of Bitcoin will be sold all at once. Wall further noted that the cryptocurrency exchange has not yet provided a timeline detailing when it will proceed with its repayments. Following this, the creditor argued that even if Bitcoin were released, he would rather buy than sell, given the current market conditions. The full effects of the Mt. Gox hack have yet to be realised by the market. However, it is hoped that with a sensible return plan and with the goodwill towards Bitcoin of the early adopters, creditors and users, another market crash can be avoided. Thanks for watching.
We are sorry for the troubles caused by this.